Hello there, my wonderful, gorgeous bunch of dumplings. Recently, I've seen a lot of conversation about franchise films, cinematic universes, and how these films and franchises are so soulless, and pretty much there's way too many of them. And overall, I kind of do agree, you know? I definitely think there is a soulless amount of content out there. But recently, I've stumbled upon a cinematic universe which really is not spoken about. It's quite masterful. The storytelling is wonderful. It's very dramatic. Things change every single week. And I just want to show you guys this because I'm quite dumbfounded at how something this is. The Amberlynn Reid cinematic universe.
I have to stop this here. I can't keep watching this because it's like messing with my psyche. It's not okay for you to judge other people's mobility.
346 minutes later.
I couldn't help but almost like judge this morbidly obese girl. Like, I am sitting there almost like judging this girl.
Are you serious?
This is a YouTuber with 180,000 subscribers, yet at the same time she seems to be involved in more drama than YouTubers with 7 million subscribers. This woman has so many Google searches, it's kind of ridiculous at this point, and basically, she's just involved in a lot of things. Now, if you don't know who Amberlynn Reid actually is, she's basically a weight loss YouTuber who is renowned for actually gaining 200 pounds on her weight loss journey.
Hi, my name's Amberlynn and I wanted to start a YouTube channel for weight loss. I see a lot of videos of other people doing it and it's so motivating and it's just something I'm really interested in doing.
So Amberlynn is basically a person who set out 7 years ago to basically overcome a struggle that a lot of people, including yours truly, has struggled with throughout their life and document it on their YouTube channel. But it hasn't exactly gone to plan. Because the general consensus out there is that Amberlynn's channel is extremely dangerous and the dangers caused by this channel are quite deliberate. And then there is the lying from Amberlynn, the manipulating, there's the recent scandal of her going to somebody who had just had surgery to treat their cancer and complain to them because Amberlynn felt like she wasn't getting enough appreciation. There's so much drama, there's so much here to unpack. It's pretty ridiculous, and today we're just going to take a look at all of this.
People think I'm an animal abuser.
There's also that. When I say there's a lot of problems with this channel, I mean it. And today we're going to take a big old fabulous bunny hop into this rabbit hole, if you can really call it that, and I don't really know where to begin. And as a slightly overweight man, I feel like this subject is really my expertise. And am I going to do a mukbang? No. I have morals, but I think we should just start from the very beginning. So I've given you a lot of information and you probably are still wondering, well, why are there 50 million exposed videos on this woman? Well, there is a lot of contributing factors to this story, but overall it originated from the fact a lot of people have seen this weight loss story as a kind of fabrication in order to get views. Because obviously Amber started her journey in 2013-2014 time, really just trying to lose weight and document it, and it seemed pretty wholesome. It seemed pretty genuine, but as you kind of go through this timeline up until 2020, it kind of seems like there is a pattern here of where Amber will start to lose a little bit of weight. She'll be seeing professionals who tell her what to do, and then a week later or a month later, she'll upload a video saying, I'm no longer following this dietitian's advice, I'm no longer doing this, and then she gains weight, and then she loses weight, and then she gains weight. Now, it's not necessarily anyone's business to complain about somebody's weight. That's no one's business. Sure, you can say to your friends that you're worried about their health, but overall, it's nobody's business. But in this situation, it's different because this channel is dangerous. It could inspire copycats. It could show that Amberlynn Reid has made a living out of this. She gets thousands and thousands of views every single video. And whilst there may be negativity, these videos are monetized. These videos do pay her bills and they do overall just put money into her pocket. it, and people may see that and think they're going to emulate it. I personally feel like Amberlynn Reid is in this limbo where she's kind of worried that if she goes from point B to point A, nobody's going to follow her anymore, because the point A to point B is the journey that her channel was kind of set on in the originating creation of the channel. So she's kind of worried that if this whole thing stops, if she does go down to, I don't know, 12 stone, if you Americans don't understand that, I am not going to convert their measurements because you simply should be British. That's not true. I apologise for being British, as I always do. But overall, I feel like Amberlynn is worried if she completes this journey, she is going to lose her viewers.
With that, and I weighed in today. I reached a new lowest at 483.0, so that means I'm officially down 89.4 pounds, and I'm ecstatic.
I remember seeing this and thinking to myself, wow, this is great. She's back on track. She's doing well. And you know what? Despite all of the drama around her, I'm glad. I'm glad, and I'm just really happy for her, you know? And then this happened a few months later.
And it was true to the word. I did gain weight. I'm not gonna fully blame the medicine because obviously I choose what goes into my mouth.
Now, as I said, it's not my place to judge somebody's lifestyle and how they live, but as I said before, I am kind of worried that this behavior will inspire copycats, because whilst I don't make life decisions for this person, I am not in charge of anybody on this website, and this is purely my thoughts and my opinions, and also the thoughts of many others, that this channel and this behavior and this constant repetitive cycle could encourage others to take suit and do exactly what Amberlynn Reid is doing and profit on it and make money on that, which is not only bad for you mentally, but bad for you physically. For me personally, as somebody who has struggled with their weight for so long, these channels genuinely do worry me, because I have messed with a lot of diets in my time, a lot of crazy, stupid diets which nobody should touch, because I wanted to lose weight quickly without doing it properly and healthily, and that's not good for you, and I'm worried these channels will inspire this behavior and damage a lot of people out there. So yeah, when I see this channel blatantly profiting on that, I do just have to disagree with it. I think there is definitely a sad aspect here. Like, this has been going on for 7 years, and I do believe at the beginning there were wholehearted good intentions, but there's only so much you can excuse.
So as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, I went to a weight loss doctor. I was so excited. I was like amped up. I was nervous, but more than anything, I was excited because I was finally going to see someone that could possibly change my life forever.
This was July 2019, and I have shown this before, but I think it is another good example of the process starting all over again.
But I'm not following my doctor's plan anymore. I don't even think I'm ever going to see him again. I don't feel comfortable eating only 700 calories.
See, this is the problem I have, because whilst I am empathetic for her and her situation, I just can't feel like this is genuine, given the fact that she seems to believe that a dietary doctor doesn't know what they're doing. A person with education in the sector doesn't know what they're doing, and they quit. To me personally, that is just her quitting so she can continue profiting and continue basically being a spokespiece. Somebody did tweet me a very good statement of where they said, I think it's the case of her being scared to lose her followers. 100% she just needs to be shown she doesn't need to pretend to lose weight to be watched. There are clearly people that do sympathize and feel for her and maybe even enjoy the content. And now this is completely true. I've said this around 50 million times at this point, but if Amberlynn Reid actually did what she set up to do originally, I feel like she would still be earning money. She could sell books, a typical YouTuber book, and this time there's actually something in the book. She could sell those books, make money, and things would be good. But sadly, I don't think that process is in Amberlynn's mind. I feel like she feels like she needs to do this, and as I keep saying, that is potentially going to inspire copycat channels, and that could severely affect other people out there physically and mentally. Now I'm going to show you guys one more example of this, and then we're going to move on to more recent drama and things spoken about Amberlynn. But before we go further, I do just want to say I'm trying to hit 600,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would be very, very grateful if you subscribe, because I just really want to get this goal, man. And I'm making videos a lot. I'm going to be making videos until the end of the year, like consistently every single day on both channels. So if you want to subscribe, that would be marvelous. I love you guys. I genuinely do. I'm not just saying that. So Panda, you guys guys are wonderful. You guys make my day. So please just hit that bell if you've forgotten, and I would really appreciate that. But yeah, moving into it, I do just want to show this wonderful clip from the gorgeous man himself, Primic, of where he basically very quickly exposed the process again from Amberlynn Reid.
Hey guys, so we have a very large unboxing. Today is my first day on Optavia, and I am super excited, and I wanted to unbox. It's a lot.
For a few days, she follows this diet and seems to be making progress, losing some weight.
Hey guys, so it's day 1 of me being on Optavia, and let's do this thing.
And then, out of the blue, she uploads a video saying she quit the diet, and usually she gives a really crappy reason as to why she quit. For example, one of the recent diets she quit, she said she quit it because she was scared she wasn't getting enough calories.
Day 1, everything that I ate from the program, I liked. I enjoyed all the tastes. I wasn't hungry at all. So I got to thinking, I was like, how many calories am I eating in a day doing this program? So I logged everything into MyFitnessPal from day 1 and day 2, and it was only about 900 calories.
This process has really put me in this mindset of she does this deliberately. As much as I emphasize and feel bad, I do feel like at this point, it is just deliberate. I feel like she has seen this views, see it coming in every single week, and she's just never gonna stop it. But as I said, this isn't the only thing a lot of people have problems with when it comes to Amberlynn Reid. There are other factors out there involving serious forms of drama every single week. And when I say every single week, I mean it. I mean it. My researchers, this beautiful man and this beautiful woman, we have sat tirelessly going through all of this and trying to break it down, but it's so much. When I say this is a cinematic universe, we made a family tree, a diagram trying to go through all of this because there's so many characters and things to put together in our big spider web. And I'm still kind of lost. I mean, at this point, I'm going to be losing money making this video, given the fact that I've got to pay my researchers 20 hours around the clock to research Amberlynn Reid and what she has done today. Lower the taxes, Boris. Lower them. Or I'm going to go to a Swiss bank because I need money. I do. That's a joke. I'm not going to do that. It's not my money. It's our money. But no, seriously, we have a whole document going through the recent drama involving a potential scam, leaked voice messages, and just overall very sketchy things involving Amberlynn and, yes, her family. Basically, a while back, Amberlynn's girlfriend's mum, yes, it is quite complicated, got diagnosed with cancer and she had to get a lot of treatment, and Amberlynn and her girlfriend Becky created a GoFundMe to help with the treatment.
So the GoFundMe is going to be down below, and we're going to talk more about that. Just please, you guys.
And when I saw this, I thought this is a nice thing, you know, this is a lovely thing they've done, and it is obviously going to help them. But then there were the allegations that this is a scam. Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not going to go into a deep dive of the allegation of this GoFundMe being a scam. I just needed to mention it because recently a lot of leaked things have come out in relation to this GoFundMe, which just kind of make Amberlynn not seem very nice. And to give further context to these messages, basically they're between Amberlynn Reid and her girlfriend's mother Norma, who at the time had literally on the day just finished having treatment surgery for her cancer. So it's deep already, and these messages, they don't exactly look good. But before I go any further and play them, I do just have to say, these DMs were obviously not published by me, but they are now in the public. They're on YouTube, taken from other videos, other people are speaking about them. It is in the public domain. And whilst I actually do vehemently disagree with leaking personal messages and thinking that you should keep these things private, but now, as I said, these things are in the public domain and they are open for scrutiny.
I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can. And it's just frustrating. This whole situation is
Amberlynn
super frustrating.
talking to Becky's mom,
and I
right
finally
after
just
she
kind of
had
wanted
her
to
surgery.
speak
I'm going to put it
upon
out there how
the situation.
Amberlynn really treated Becky's mom.
First off, I just have to say, as I literally just said, I don't agree with taking personal family drama and making it public. No matter how far it goes, I'm personally not somebody that enjoys that. But it's out in the open, it's there, and we've now seen it. And to be honest, it doesn't put Amberlynn Reid in a good light. She said to somebody who had just had their cancer treated via surgery that she wants to feel more appreciated.
I want to feel more appreciated whilst you get your surgery to treat your cancer.
That seems weird. If somebody said that to me whilst I was having surgery, I would simply tell them to piss off.
I have left comments on your Facebook regarding your cancer. I have asked how you're doing. I have been there in that sense. And, you know, we don't have to really go down the line of, oh, you didn't message me, because I can say the same about you, where not once have you thanked me personally for the money I was going to give you, for the video I made,
You heard
for the
that. I was
backlash
going to
I'm
give
getting
you.
for sticking up for you.
I mean, it just seems really dodgy. Like, I can't say anything more. That Amberlynn sounds like a pretty... Do I say it? She sounds like a pretty trash person via these DMs. And yes, there isn't all the context there, and I'm sure there are some context there, and I do disagree with leaking these DMs, but they really make Amberlynn seem like a not very nice person. Oh, I know you're going through cancer, but can you please appreciate me? I mean, it's just a pretty ridiculous statement to make, but it gets even more ridiculous after Amberlynn practically blames Nora for bringing negativity towards her channel. And Amberlynn, you've been bringing negativity towards your channel for the last 6 years. I don't think you can blame anyone but yourself.
Not once did you say sorry for any of the things that you have brought to my channel that is in a negative light.
Amberlynn, my lovely old wonderful dear, maybe not so wonderful and maybe not so lovely, you did this to yourself. You made your YouTube channel, you directed it in the way you wanted to direct it, and you brought the negative attention towards your channel from the content you were putting out. I mean, even if we lived in an idealistic world where we had all the context to this conversation between Amberlynn and Norma, I still would be saying these things. I don't think Amberlynn can blame anyone but herself for the negativity on her channel, and also I have to vehemently disagree with her ask to be thanked for doing a few nice favours here and there. You should never ask to be thanked by anyone, just wait to be thanked, and if they don't thank you, then just move on. You sending these messages to somebody who had just had surgery, to me, only makes me feel like you are a malicious person. I think a lot of people need to understand, doing a nice thing doesn't mean you deserve praise. By doing that, that nice thing you did is no longer a nice thing, and it's just merely you being an opportunist. And yeah, Amberlynn has actually responded to all of this, so let's just take a quick look at what she had to say.
But if you want to cancel me, because this is cancel culture, over something that has happened over a year ago, within private lives, over something that you guys have no idea what you are talking about, because not every family is going to be perfect. There will be problems, and I will not sit here and talk about those problems with you guys, because I will not disrespect Becky. I will not disrespect her sisters, and I am most definitely 100% not going to disrespect Becky's mother.
Now, as I've said multiple times in this video, I actually agree with some of the statements she's made here. I don't think this should have been made public, and I think if this was the first thing ever exposed about Amberlynn Reid, I would actually be on her side and say, yeah, it was a pretty shitty thing to do, but, you know, it shouldn't be public, it's family drama. But in this situation, there are so many things already out there about Amberlynn showing that she isn't the nicest of persons. So I feel like these voice messages only really do amplify all of the previous situations.
Cancel culture over something that has happened over a year ago.
I mean, I don't care if it was a year ago. I don't care if it was 2 years ago. You sent these messages, you said these things to somebody that had cancer and just had surgery. So yeah, I really don't care too much. 2019 wasn't that long ago. I feel like we need to get that into our heads, people. Just because you did something a year ago doesn't mean you can't be scrutinized for it. We were just scrutinizing Eugenia Cooney for a situation that happened 2 years ago. So I don't think something that happened in 2019 can just be glossed over. And to be honest, I am actually a little bit surprised that she feels like she should get appreciation and praise because she set up a GoFundMe. Do you not understand understand how easy it is to make a GoFundMe. It takes like 3 minutes. I mean, if somebody wants to make a GoFundMe to recover my hairline, they're more than welcome to. Although, a bit of a warning to you now, Amberlynn, if you're thinking about making that GoFundMe, I'm sorry, but I won't say thank you to you, Amberlynn. I will not say thank you. In fact, I'll make another video on you. Yeah, as much as I can say we need more context to the situation, there's probably things which add more stuff up, I feel like these voice DMs really do only amplify previous things and show that Amberlynn Reid isn't exactly the person she was when she first came onto YouTube. I do believe at the beginning it was a very genuine, wholesome thing about how she wanted to go on this journey and change herself for how she wanted to be. And also, if this isn't a convincing argument enough for you, there, as I mentioned earlier, are accusations of animal abuse. And I'm not going to play you guys any of these videos, but they're all out there on YouTube, and you know, they're questionable. They are questionable. The treatment of the animals, in my personal opinion, I don't know. It's questionable. My advice to Amberlynn would simply be, I feel like you need to take a major step back from YouTube so you can work on yourself as a human being, because YouTube does damage all of us in some minor ways. It's definitely screwed my brain a little bit, but I feel like with you, it's kind of made you this person who feels like they need to make these dangerous videos to make money, and that, it's just sad to see, to be honest. There are so many other situations I could speak about involving Amberlynn, because there are so many situations every single week. I guarantee you next week with Amberlynn, there's going to be something else, and something else the next week, and something else the next week, and I think that's because she knows she can profit from this, and she is scared that if she stops doing these things, she's not going to make any money anymore. In conclusion, this situation, it's just a tragedy. The whole channel, everything involving this scandal and all the scandals in general, it's just sad to me. Like, as much as I know a lot of people dislike her, it does make me sad to see such a wholesome beginning turn into something so malicious and so negative. But that is the ending of the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please subscribe. As I keep saying, I'm trying to hit 600,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm going to be uploading on this channel, my other channels, every single day until December. So tomorrow there will be a video on my second channel, and the next day there'll be a video on this channel. If you could, like this video, get it to 40,000 likes, and I may do a part 2 to this. My social medias are inabber69 on Twitter and inabber on Instagram, inabber on Twitch, and there is also my YouTubes. But that is the ending of the video. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we're getting into the Christmas season, so as I always say, have an awful Christmas. Joking. Have a great time. Have a great Christmas season. Peace out, people. Take it easy.